Hi, I'm Tim with the Outdoor Gear Exchange, and in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the different types of ice tools on the market. If you've been getting outfitted to climb steep ice, waterfall gullies, or anything alpine out there, you've probably noticed there's dozens of tools on the market. Luckily, they break down into a few categories, each suited for different types of climbing. In this video, we're going to go over some of the options out there, the pros and cons, and how you can pick the right tool to get the most out of your time on the ice. The first category of tools we're going to talk about are best suited to low-angle gully climbs, less steep ice, but can still hold their own when things get a little more vertical. Two great examples would be the Quark from Petzl and the Viper from Black Diamond. One thing you'll notice about these tools is they tend to have a less aggressive curve to their shaft. That makes it a little bit easier to get longer reaches on low-angle ice and makes plunging, so when you're using your tool as a cane, a little bit easier. You'll also find they tend to have removable lower grips to help not get hung up when you're plunging. And most of them will have an adjustable upper grip. So if you're climbing a steep snowfield, you can use the tool in its high dagger position. They also tend to come outfitted with a hammer or an adze, depending on the needs of your climb. As I said in the start of the video, lots of these tools break into three main categories. Viper from Black Diamond is very similar to the Quark. It'll have that removable lower pommel, adjustable upper pommel, less aggressive shaft, still has the option for a hammer or adze. Once again, great for lower angle ice, gully climbing, general mountaineering where you want technical ice tools. The next category of tool tends to really exceed when ice gets steep or you're doing some steeper mixed climbing. If you've been looking at tools at all over the past few years, you've probably heard about the Nomic from Petzl. One thing that really differentiates these from some of the earlier tools we talked about is the steeper curve to the shaft. That will give you better clearance when you're climbing over a bulge on steep ice and puts your hand slightly more under the tip of the pick, which gives you more stability mixed climbing. These tend to have a fixed upper pommel in a great position for matching when mixed climbing or you need to switch hands on steep ice. Some will also have an adjustable lower pommel, which will let you adjust for different glove or hand sizes and really get a precise fit. Once again, these tools tend to excel when ice gets steep or you're doing a lot of mixed climbing. Another tool in that category is the Tech Machine from Gravel. Very similar, fixed upper pommel, more aggressive curve to the shaft. You'll notice this one just has a fixed grip, so it tends to fit some people better than others. It's great if you can get these in your hands. Other tools in that category would be the Fuel from Black Diamond and the Tech Machine Carbon from Gravel. The next type of tool we'll talk about excels when climbing gets steep and overhanging, specifically when you're doing modern dry tooling on rock. The Petzl Ergo is a great example of this. It has an extreme curve to the shaft. This helps when you're maneuvering through roofs and also helps keep your hand directly under the tip of the pick. This will give you lots of control and help keep you from getting pumped out on those really steep dry tool lines. Like the other tools we talked about, we'll have a fixed second pommel for matching, and the Ergo actually adds a third one if you're going to need to match twice. When you get into some tricky figure fours and figure nines, having more spots to grab your tool can be super helpful. You'll also notice the pick on these tools is a little bit different. Petzl uses their dry pick, which has a slightly less aggressive secondary tooth, which gives you more purchase on those really tiny slopey edges. And we'll have a little bit of a ridge up here to give you more security in Stein pulls. The downside to this, with such an extreme curve, it doesn't climb low angle ice quite as well. But if playing on overhanging rock, or essentially sport climbing with ice tools is your thing, this is the tool to go for. Hopefully you found this video helpful as you're getting geared up for your next climb. You can find these, more tools, and more info at our website, www.gearx.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.